Take 2 on roasting chili peppers inside your home. And now the thing is, and you can char these as black as you want. This is it's releasing the sugar. And when you put these in the stove, you do not get that release of flavor that the flame can only do. Okay, this I think is done. That's the jalapeno, so it's black. It's charred. Let's check out how this snap. That's the Caspian. Anyway, back to the Caspian. It's so healthy for the heart. It's not even funny. It's like it actually will go straight to your heart, and it helps repair the heart. It's heart food. Too bad it's so hot, but you know, you only mix it with things. I got some little things going around. Again, make sure when you're doing this, have everything moved away. I hope that, no, that's fine. Okay, checking the computer, always checking the computer. Okay, here's our serrano pepper. That on the plate. Now, if you miss a little spot or something, don't panic. It's perfectly fine. So I'm going to turn that one so the heat actually hits it. I think we can turn off the back. Let's turn off the front burner. Make sure it's all. As you can see, everything's looking burnt, and there's sparks going up. Now, see, if the stems were on, it'd be even that much worse. Now, look at all the nice mess I have here to clean up. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do with the ones that are already done is, of course, now, yummy. Black, and actually, yes, it is very yummy, but you don't want to eat the black stuff. You want to take that off. So we're going to all separate those out. We're going to let them cool down so we can touch them. And you don't want to run them through water. Water is going to take out the, it's going to cool them down faster, but it's going to get rid of a lot of the flavor. So, believe me, don't wash them. Let's see what else. Jalapeno peppers. Of course, not for the orange one here, which this one has no heat. This is just for flavor. Jalapenos, bell pepper, I just said jalapenos, little black things that were habaneros, and all the rest of the peppers, they get their heat from insect bites. So what happens is the plant is going, okay, I'm happy, I'm growing, and oh, I'm ready to produce some fruit. Now see, this one's really sparking. Having a, okay, I think that's black enough on that side. Let's see if there's any other side. When it starts to spark more, that means it's when you see the sparks, it's done. So here you get the plant growing. Here, let me show you the red chili pepper. Black. If it has 1 or 2 small spots showing through, that's not, I mean, that's green. No worries, no worries. Okay, so we got 3 more to go. So anyway, back to the story. You got the little plant, and he's growing, and he's like so happy, and he's like, okay, I'm ready to produce some fruit. And the plant is going, oh god, pesky little bugs, right? And there's a nice jalapeno hanging off the bush. Bug comes up and bites it, right? The plant feels it and goes, oh my gosh, I'm under attack. There's our Anaheim done. And let's see. And it goes, well, holy crap, I'm under attack. I'm gonna up the heat so the plant produces more caspium. Thus, the little pepper gets hotter. Another bug comes along and bites it. The little plant going, okay, well, I'm gonna up the ante. The pepper gets hotter. So the more bug bites this pepper gets, the hotter it's gonna get. And I think that one's done. So now we got this pepper. And this, sometimes you have to hold. The big peppers are kind of hard because you have to hold them to get every spot done. If you have a barbecue, I mean, I envy you. I used to have a barbecue, and well, we live in an apartment complex that doesn't allow barbecue, so what can you do? Just have to kind of do what you gotta do. Now, if you're cooking steak, I don't recommend you to lay the steak across the the burner here. It's not gonna work. But there is other things you can do. If you have a fireplace, which we don't, well, I guess if I put my hands like here, and okay, this is our fireplace, woodless fireplace. My dad used to take the fireplace doors. We had a screen on it, and he'd make a small fire that. When you opened up the doors, it'd be like a campfire. So during storms, which we had in Oregon, big storms, like the storms here where I live are like, yawn, okay, it's like our storms used to warp our windows, where the windows in Oregon, the winds would literally take the windows and go whoop, 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 but windows don't sound like that. Very, very scary. You think the window's gonna break, but it doesn't. And well, anyway, back to the storms. You would open the fireplace, and we would roast marshmallows and hot dogs in the fireplace, and that was very memorable, just to get our minds off what was going outside. So we'd have an indoor campfire, but we had a really neat fireplace. Okay, this is looking pretty well done. I think this is going to stop. Even though you have, like, see how you have open spaces? Let's turn that off. So you have open spaces where you can still see the skin. No worries, no worries. Oh my god, I forgot a spot. Oh my god, I forgot a spot. Just put it over here. Let's turn this off. Let's see the carnage. Now let me turn the light back on. Okay. We're done, and let there be light. We can put this back on, and as you can see, it's not that bad. Okay, so let's check out our small pepper here, because they have been sitting. Let me get a thing. Okay, this one I can touch. So what we're gonna do, they're gonna float around. Everything's good when you touch this. So maybe just do it over the just take it, and it is kind of messy. It is kind of a little bit annoying, but once you get this off and once you blend this up and you have a bit of it on your eggs and you taste it, make sure you have a glass of milk when tasting this. Best way to taste it the first time is to dip the fork in it. No scooping, please, because if you're not used to hot sauce and you take a big bite of this, you aren't going to be a happy camper. Okay. So get it the best you can. If there's a little bit of black on it, it's not going to come through. It's not. Believe me, when you blend this up and it's heat, you're not going to have any like, oh god, it tastes like burnt barbecued peppers. And it will stain your fingers black. And another thing to be careful of, don't cut the top off. There is very hot juice inside. Okay, that one, oh, this one's nice. Now the Anaheim, watch this. it peels off. Look, all that nice Anaheimish pepper underneath. And this one's still smoking, but it's not that bad. This might be a 3-parter. So, again, don't be scared to leave a little bit on, like little bits on. And then what we're going to do after, oh gosh, the top is very hot. Okay. And if you want, after they're all peeled, you can take a piece of paper towel. Just kind of gently wipe them down. Not wiping the juice away, just trying to wipe that blackness off. Okay, next. Oh, highly important. I'll post at the very, very beginning of the video, which I should have done. Do not touch your nose. Do not touch your eyes. Do not touch anywhere on your body. You're going to wash your hands thoroughly. Anywhere, if you pet your cat's going to hate you for the next month. The pepper oils are on your fingers. Anywhere you touch, dare you to stick your finger on your nose. Just dare you. It's the most hideous burning sensation, because you got, not only you got the jalapenos, you got the habanero. Because right now as I'm peeling this, there's juice on it and it is going into my fingers. Now see, if there's a part where the skin doesn't come off again, just, that's okay. Okay, I'm 11 minutes. And this one's a little bit harder. Use your fingernail, just kind of lightly use your fingernail. You don't want to rip into it, you just want to get the surface. And of course it's going to stick all over your hands. Looks like I've been playing with charcoal. Okay. I have an episode where I accidentally squirted jalapeno juice in my eye, and some of these videos I can only do 1 takes. I don't use, and I don't have like a bunch of food. Meaning I don't do like they do, like they waste tons and tons and tons of food just to get the right one. Nope, that's not me. If I botch it, I botch it, and then I go on to the next thing, and then if I'm going to make it again, then I make it again. But I don't go, oh, I botched it, let me make it again. Get some more food, throw the old stuff out. Okay, Serrano. Now Serrano is a little bit easier. Watch this. Just peel it off. And I am not going to try this tonight because I don't want to be up all night. So if you see me at the end of the video and you don't see me eat it, you'll understand why. But believe me, in the morning, this will be very, very good on the eggs, which I am going to make. And this can be frozen. Just perfectly fine. Just get a mason jar, stick it all in, and it's perfectly fine. Look how nice and orange that is. Look, turn. This one is a little bit hotter, and again, there's juice inside, so be very careful. When you take off the, if you see my face squinting, it's not because it's hot. It's hot, not in thing, but it has a tendency to. Okay, let's see my nail, and it's steaming, and it's not quite burning, and I'll be back.